You might think we're just winging it down here at SAIT's Culinary Campus, but there's a method to our madness. Chef Adams, I want to get a shot of these because you told me what goes into these, and again, we just touched on, coming up in a bit, we're going to have some more banana bread tips and the cookies, not just the sweet stuff, but moving into the savory. Very simple, these things.
Very
3 ingredients.
simple. Honey, soy sauce, and a little chili sauce. Maybe a little garlic salt if you're into that. Toss it all together and bake them in the oven. Yeah.
Ooh, so sweet meets savory is what we're talking about.
Yeah.
We'll move this to the side. And the trend over the past few years when it comes to entertaining is to break out the brie and do something with it, something fun. And you want to add something, and I'm guessing we're going to add honey?
We're going to add honey, yeah.
What are we going to do?
So if I can get you, if you just want to scoop the honey into the bowl,
okay.
then we're going to mix it up. We've got our honey here. And again, just 3 very simple ingredients. Brie tends to be very rich, okay? So we're adding something sweet to it. We want to kind of balance the sweet and richness out. So into the honey, we're going to add a little brandy.
Oh,
okay?
wow.
I hope you're okay with that.
I think we're going to be all right after Stampede. I got to, climb off slowly. Climb down, yeah. So is this here?
So the brandy, and then again, to add a little texture, we've got some pecans there too.
Could you substitute a different type of nut? Or
sure, you could put anything in there. Walnuts, almonds, whatever you want.
I got a question for you as I'm pouring the honey in and the consistency. I've always just stored honey simply in the cupboard. Is there a correct temperature to store your honey at, or am I splashing it?
You are. That's
that's good.
No, in the cupboard's great. If you store it in the fridge, what tends to happen, not only does it get hard, but it will crystallize faster on you. Have you ever had honey, in those little squeezy bottles or something? It gets so hard you can't squeeze it out. That's crystallization.
So you're changing
if you put it in the fridge, that actually promotes that to happen. So yeah, just leave it in the cupboard.
Okay, so I think we're pretty good here.
That looks good. Now we're just going to pour it over our brie here. You go ahead.
We're going to do Snoop Dogg's favorite move, which is to drizzle.
There we go. And then we're going to pop this in the oven for about 10 to 12 minutes.
10 to 12?
Yeah, relatively short amount of time. Okay, it's going to be enough time that the nuts are going to caramelize a little bit. Okay, and the brie is going to get nice and soft.
But the brie's not going to go whoosh.
No.
Okay,
if you leave it in any longer than that, that's the risk you take.
Okay.
And so yeah, about 10 to 12 minutes, and then our finished product.
Oh, voila!
Look
the
like
magic.
That.
What would you just cut it up, or what do you do with
Cut it up. Serve it with some crackers.
Oh, is this ready to go?
Yeah.
Of course, I'm going to give this the old college try. Let's give this a shot. And you know what? This is the kind of thing that, whether or not, like, I've seen people put jam on, or like a
you could do like
salsa, but this is a little different. I mean, I can have this at everybody's house. Get some nuts on there. Very nice.
There we go.
Oh. Oh. Jill, it's back to you because I'm not going to be talking for a few minutes.
Speechless. That rarely happens with our Andrew Schultz. Thanks very much. So many temptations down there at the SAIT Culinary Campus.